Hi guys. How you all doing? How's everyone doing, man? What's up, Anirudh? Man, fuck. Hi Shubham. Hi DJ. Hi Ramta Jogi. Hi Old Money. How you doing, man? I don't know why I came live, but just wanted to say, dude, that I'm so sick and tired of drinking, man. Nothing happened. I am just sick and tired of drinking, dude. I'm so sick and tired of drinking. Levi's versus Alan Solly. H&M is the answer. Both Levi's and Alan Solly are not even in my circulation fact. And that's a fact for me, anyways. Yep. Yeah, Niru, that's the intention, man. That's the intention. I need at least 100 days of sobriety, man. I think that's what my next target should be 100 days of no drinking. That'd be so awesome if I can do that. I don't even know, man. That'll be just the most amazing thing. I get that, Shubham, but the aftermath of drinking is just sad, man. Like, look at how I feel right now. I drank yesterday and I told myself, no matter what, I'm not going live, okay? But I drank a lot and it was just bad, dude. It's just bad. Make a target of 182 days. Dude, I think 182 days is too good to be true. If I can do 182 days, I think I'll be so grateful, man. 180 days, I don't know. 100 days is good enough for me. At this point, haven't even done 1 month in maybe a good 4 or 5 months. I do 25 days. Pehle, I used to be able to do at least 1 month, 1 month, 5 days. I haven't done that. Take a break from drinking, but not from YouTube, because sometimes your words feel like a big brother guiding his young brother. Fact talkies, I get that, but I have to be selfish. I cannot be like, oh, I have to have a YouTube career. Because see, everybody on YouTube reminds me of drinking. You've never drank till now. Okay, Anirudh. Ashish, I'm not sad, I'm not happy, I'm just neutral. But I was just observing that I need to quit. I need to take a break from drinking for a while, you know. By the way, I've become such a bad alcoholic that now I don't even edit the videos I make. So there are at least 4 or 5 booze videos which are just there, but I don't even have the decency to edit them and upload them. That's how bad it is. I'm good, Mayur. How are you doing, man? Good to have you. Hi, Shamit, Piyush. How are you doing, man? Good to have you. What's up, 42 people? Shamit, I remember you vaguely. I remember you on my chat, but I don't remember anything about you, unfortunately. I just remember you're a young chap. That's all I remember. Again, that's because of alcohol, because most of the time I'm absolutely plastered on these videos. Oh my God, old money, that's such a beautiful idea. 100 days of no drinking. Anirudh, I remember you vaguely again. I remember DJ. Hi, Sonica, how are you? Try Johnny Walker Black Ruby. It's not available locally, and my God, dude, Johnny Walker is bad news. Like yesterday or a few days back, I opened a bottle of a 1 liter bottle of Johnny Walker, and I almost had. Cillian Murphy is a Killian Murphy rather. Killian Murphy is a decent act. He's a decent actor, in my opinion. But where the hell did I keep the bottle of? Oh my God, dude. Oh, it's there. So I almost finished like 700 ml of a 1 liter bottle recently, which is crazy. Shubham Raj, I have plans, but I'm so scared of them, bro. I have to go to a friend's house around 8 o'clock, and I'm very scared of going there. Is your mouth still smelling? No, it's not. I brushed twice. Long sober is inevitable. Yes, man. And you know what? That's a beautiful idea. I should probably make a video about it. You made a whole video on me. Really? I don't remember. What was the video about? Yeah, Prashant, I think somebody just gave me a beautiful idea. I think who did that? Let me just remember. Let me just pin that message because I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start a series of 100 days of sobriety, and I'm probably gonna try to upload every day, and I'm gonna probably vlog my life in the interim. And yeah, so yesterday I think I had about 8 drinks to 10 drinks of Glenfiddich 12. And I realized I really like it, man. And I also had a whole big bottle of Ultra. I like red label quality more, Vivek. Valentine, somebody told me if it's 40%, it's better. If it's 43%, it's not that good, Vivek. Start a series of like 120 days. I think I'll start with day one. Oh, Shamit, okay, I made a video about if you're a youngster, don't drink. Maybe 3 years back. I loved your car review. Make more of it. Shubham, nobody appreciates my reviews, and you guys just come here and tell me it's good. People are so lazy, man. If it's a good video, you should probably go to the video and say it. If you say it on my live stream, it just seems like you're a very lazy person. And I'm sorry if you have already commented on the video. I'm talking about people in general. If you like something I'm doing, you need to comment on it and say this is good. Otherwise, why the fuck would I know? You know? More power to you. Whatever you choose, you will achieve. Thank you, Durvesh. How are you doing? You are 20 now. Congrats on being 20, man. Shamit, you have more wealth than I do because I can earn as much as money as I want in my life, but I cannot get my 20-year-old self back. So, do I miss being 20? Hell no. It sucks not to know how to make money. And I'm 41 years of age right now. So you're almost like a generation beneath me. You're like my son, right? So let me give you an advice, son. Are you ready for the advice? If you want the advice, only then I will give it. What is the scent of the day? Varun, how about you decide what fragrance I wear today, Varun? Whatever you say, I'll fucking wear it. Ek beard dila do. Latafa Asad. I bought a Kera N-Line N10 black. Couple, come meet me, dude. Okay, Shamit, the advice is there's a book I want you to read. Can you read that book, please, Shamit? The book's name is The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand. Ayn Rand. The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand. आज मैं जो कुछ भी हूँ या नहीं हूँ, मेरा दिमाग जितना भी अच्छा है या ख़राब है, मैंने जो भी ज़िंदगी में सीखा है नहीं सीखा है, I have learned from the book Fountainhead by Ayn Rand, and I'm so fortunate that I read this book when I was 21. Okay? So The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand, please read this book. It'll make a man out of you. Let's race tonight on Expressway. Kapil ji, आप जीत गए. मैं बहुत ही safe driver हूँ. I drive like an old lady. So I'm not the person to race with. Durvesh, you never told me you like my Nishane video, but thank you, man. Shamit is called The Fountainhead. The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand. The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand. It's a massive book, but I want you to read it. I don't care about Brock Lesnar versus John Cena. I care about India versus Pakistan. Nashedi. Thank you, Amrita Kaur. Cool name, by the way. Where YSLY? Okay, dude. DJ बहुत खुश होगा क्योंकि मैं YSL मेरे को DJ, by the way, Daniel Joshi जो DJ, the guy in the chat, he's gifted me YSLY. Okay, buddy. Varun Sharma says YSLY, so I'll wear YSLY. Okay, let's see what it smells like. Oh man, it's too fruity. It's too sweet. But okay, I worn it anyway. Yep. That's how designer fragrances are. What caste do you belong to, man? Yeah, I'm a Sardar. I am, my full name is Harkamar Singh Anand. I'm a Sardar. What kind of Sardar am I? We are called Papa Sikhs. So always CPM, I'm Papa Sikh. I'm supposed to have long hair and a judy on my head, but I cut my hair. What do you think about Dostoevsky? Dostoevsky is my favorite author from Russia. And I think he's one of my top 5 authors of all time. गुजरात आ जाओ डिफरेंटली सर, आप सोबर हो जाओगे. रेसिंग इन इंडियन रोड इज अ बैड आइडिया. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. टुडे बिगेस्ट राइवलरी बिटवीन इंडिया पाकिस्तान. हु यू गॉट, मैन? आई थिंक इंडिया इज गोना विन बाय 8 विकेट्स. I love Dostoevsky. I've read every book by him. I have never tried tobacco vanille, except one time I tried it at the Tom Ford store and I didn't like it. आज तो हराना है पाकिस्तान को। आप घर में अकेले रहते हो? नहीं भाई सिया राम जी, ये मेरा बेसमेंट है। मैं सोता फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे हूँ। You can gift me anything you want, Fact Talkies, except booze. I'm not taking any booze gifts. And if you want to send me something, you can just Google Amigo Noida and you can send it there. Amigo Noida, if you Google map it, you'll find my office address. You can send me anything you want. Thoughts on Nautica Voyage? When I was 22, 23, I used to wear Nautica Voyage. When I couldn't afford anything, it used to cost $15. Literally $15 is what I paid for it, you know. And because I used to live in America, right, in my mid 20s. So Nautica Voyage was $15. Then it probably still cost me $15. Very good deal. And I think my folks were coming to meet me, and I didn't want them to smell the cigarettes in my house. So I sprayed Nautica Voyage all over the house, and it lasted like maybe a whole day. I did read White Nights. I have not read White Nights. Bhai, aap kahan rehte ho? Linlar James, I live in New Delhi, India. Thank you very much, Kamar. You're welcome, Shamit. Your house looks like a bunker, perhaps. I belong to Khatri community. Okay, Prashant. At what age would I allow my boys to drink? Man, at least 20, at least 21. And I will be sober by then, 100%. I'll be sober. Your perfume review was good, but I feel spending more than 5,000 perfume really does not seem right. What do you think? Vivek, it's about how mad you are about fragrances. And I think you're right. If you ask me to spend 5,000 rupees on a fragrance, maybe 8 years back or 10 years back, when I was making less than 50,000 a month. By the way, this is the truth. I was making less than 50,000 a month, maybe a decade back. Yeah, true. So at that time, I couldn't, I'm not saying you're making less than 50K a month. Please don't get me wrong, Vivek. But I'm just saying, when I was making less money, definitely buying a 5,000 rupee fragrance seemed outlandish. I have a business. What about Jules Verne? I have not read Jules Verne, unfortunately. Isn't that the person who wrote 20,000 Leagues? Man, this is why I want to quit drinking, so I can read all these books, man. Yeah. बोहो ट्राई करी है या अभी नहीं? आप वीडियो देख लेना, वैसे कुछ कहना नहीं चाहूँगा मैं. घर में आपके दारू अकेले पीते हो? हाँ, अकेले पीता हूँ. Is Amigo profitable? My favorite is Club Dino. Club Dino is great value. आज संडे का क्या सीन है यार? किसी के घर जा रहा हूँ मैं 8 बजे. बिल्कुल मूड नहीं जाने का. You can ask me anything you want, Shamit. I want your take on a situation. Okay, Varun. Can I have your booze stock, please? Tanmay, what would you like from my booze? Maybe I'll give it to you. Bro, recommend me the best Dostoevsky. Shamit, I will just recommend you Crime and Punishment. I don't know if it's the best Dostoevsky, but it's the one I want you to read first. When I got married, I was earning only 50K, maybe not even that. I was not doing anything in life that time. I had a business with a friend, and we were not making much money, to be honest. Are you in corporate? Not really. I don't know how to describe what I do. आज से sir आप 100 days sober हो जाओ. 20,000 League Honesty. My favorite genre is fiction. What you should say, my favorite genre is classical literature. Saying your favorite genre is fiction is not the correct thing to say. You should say, I prefer fiction books over non-fiction, and my favorite genre is classic literature. Just an advice. Is it a wide decision to buy an apartment worth 85 lakhs? Yes. WeWork or Amigo? I'm not going to answer that question. Sir, is cloudy atmosphere in Hyderabad? Should I try bourbon or continue with my single malt? I would say don't try bourbon on a cloudy. So stick with your single malt. Are you into Desi hip hop? Not at all, dude. I don't think so anyway. Can you suggest me some good fiction authors and books? Harshit, if you want to read a few good fiction books, I can recommend you 3 books. Are you ready with a pen and paper? The number 1 book I recommend to you is The Art of Racing in the Rain by Garth Stein. The number 2 book I recommend to you is Angela's Ashes by Frank McCourt. And the number 3 book I recommend to you is The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand. Never been into reading, but after your take on reading, definitely. Durvish, I always say this, and I don't say it to sound cool, but if you give me the option of retaining all the knowledge I've achieved from books versus all the money I have in the bank account, and to a certain degree, a few of my assets, I would not think twice before choosing the books I've read. Okay? Yeah. Appreciate the honesty about making money. Thank you, Dhruv. But what are your thoughts on discipline in life? I'm not even going to talk about it because, hey, man, where do I even begin? Hi, AK. Hi, Divya Chaudhary. Hi, Harsh, how are you? I also work in Amigo, sir. ग्लेन ब्रांची और संतरा ग्लेन ब्रांची इज मच बेटर घर में दारू किसके साथ पीते हो आप खुद अकेले पीता हूँ मैं बिजीत कोच अकेले पीता हूँ मैं I have not tried 5 seasons Olive Poet. I love your name, Olive Poet. Maybe I should have a channel called The Olive Poet. Views on gold. I have maybe 1 lakh rupees worth of gold bees, Harsh, and I think my buying value was 78,000 rupees, and right now those are worth 1 lakh rupees. So I'm 22,000 up on it, and I have about 2.3 lakh rupees worth of steel, which is I'm up by 30-40,000 on that also. So Harsh, if you're asking about gold bees and silver bees, please do it. I'm 24 only, recently cleared an exam in J&K Police. There aren't much jobs in the government sector, and I'm an engineer. Should I join the job or go into the private sector? I would say don't join the job, go into the private sector. What is my native place? यार native place तो यार हम शहर वाले खुद को native नहीं समझते. हम शहर वाले शहरी समझते हैं खुद को हर्षित. So I'm from New Delhi, India. Does girlfriend past matter? I am dating for the first time and my girlfriend told me कि उसके लिए भी first time है कि वो किसी को date कर रही है. I believe her. पर मुझे कल पता चला कि उसको जो पहले friend था. Shamit, she shouldn't lie to you, I feel. And you're just 20 right now, so don't be so harsh on yourself. But just tell her that I wish, just say that I'm not going to change my opinion on you just because you had an ex-boyfriend. Girls often do that, and it's okay. Sir is the best man, workout every day, boom all the day. Thank you, Olive Poet. Angela's Ashes movie is also a good watch. Dude, Omkar, so that's the problem. Once you actually read the book, you don't want to watch the film. Best thing on Zomato right now, Dhruv Bhardwaj, since you ask, man, if I could order anything right now, dude, the California burrito, man. California burrito is the best thing. H&M versus Calvin Klein. Hey, man, Calvin Klein or H&M, I would pick Calvin Klein. वो उसका बॉयफ्रेंड था शी लाइड टू मी शुड आई कंटिन्यू विद रिलेशनशिप विद प्लीज कंटिन्यू द रिलेशनशिप विद हर शामित तुम 20 साल के हो 50 साल के नहीं हो उल्टा 50 के हो तो तुमको मैटर भी नहीं करता ये उसका पास्ट था ये था सबका पास्ट होता है यार डोंट बी सो स्मॉल माइंडेड हाँ ADD मैं थोड़ा रिग्रेट कर रहा था अपनी ज़िंदगी बिकॉज आई ड्रैंक सो मच तो लाइव आ गया मैं कैन यू बिल्ड द एम्पायर अगेन इफ ऑल फाइनेंशियल एसेट्स आर टेकन अवे फ्रॉम मी हेल फकिंग येस और मेरा कोई इतना एम्पायर नहीं है मुझे तो नहीं लगता भाई मुझे तो नहीं लगता जितने मैं पैसे कमाता हूँ कोई बड़ी डील है मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि पैसे जो मैं कमा रहा हूँ मैं खुद को अंडर सेल कर रहा हूँ आई फील आई कैन 10x माई इनकम ऑनेस्टली सो इट कुड बी गुड इफ ऑल द एसेट्स आर टेकन अवे फ्रॉम मी गोल्ड इज अप 40% in the last 5 years. Hi Daki, how you doing? Bro, how to define the fine line between being harsh on yourself and being disciplined? I don't know, bro, Samath. That's a very technical and silly question, in my opinion. I'm sorry. Hi Mohan Patni, how are you doing? आप डेली दारू पीते हो मैं पागल हूँ डेली दारू पीऊँगा मर जाऊँगा मैं 2 दिन में 5 must have liquors in your home bar 5 must have liquors in my home bar okay number 1 Jameson number 2 Glenfiddich 15 number 3 Glenfiddich 12 number 4 Glenfiddich 18 number 5 Teacher's Highland happened with me watched Harry Potter then read the books now I regret watching the movie because book is way better you shouldn't regret things you've done you should only regret things you've not done Harshit that's a very important thing you can learn from me never regret things you've done only regret things you've not done Shamit bro ladki chakkar mein mat pado bhai earning and saving par focus karo don't listen to DJ he doesn't know anything DJ भाई सॉरी माफ़ी चाहूँगा आपसे बट आपको कुछ नहीं पता लड़की के चक्कर में प्लीज़ पढ़िए सब पढ़ो हाय प्रशांत I have not been able to focus on anything. Mountain Goat is saying, it's so wild how much I procrastinate. Mountain Goat, maybe you should read the book, The Mountain Is You. Oh my God. I can't believe I'm recommending such a book to the person whose name is Mountain Goat. The Mountain is You by Brianna West. Read that book. You should open a luxury theka in Noida. No, I shouldn't. I don't want to, like, no. Bro, I stopped drinking and smoking 15 days past. Grow, you the man. Can everybody say congrats, Grow, for me to this chap because he hasn't drank or smoked in 15 days? God bless you. Have a dilemma, got AUPR. Do I go? Omkar, please go. Never listen. Omkar, please go to Australia. I'm in India, yes. Australia is amazing, the best country in the world. Bro, I wank. Is it all right to wank 4 times a week? It's totally normal, Tanve. But maybe you should quit for a month and see what that does to you. You probably will get laid 5 times. What's your take on government job? Ah, dude, वही है ना Varun Sharma. People who don't know anything in life think government job is the be all and end all. Because वही है ना गरीब thinking है लोगों की. जो शहर में नहीं रहते लोगों की thinking ही फालतू होती है. मैं क्या बोलूँ? Okay, Mountain Goat. Ask का क्या plan है? Have you started writing a book yet? Not gonna talk about it. Have you pre-booked the 17 Pro Max? Have you pre-booked the 17 Pro Max? I have not done it, Ramta Jogi, because जिस दिन आएगी ना उसके 3 दिन बाद OLX में वही फ़ोन 20,000 रुपये सस्ती मिल रही होगी और मैं जाके खरीद लेगा. But then people like karobar. I also like doing karobar, but I haven't done it in a while. I can understand English and I can speak to, but sometimes I feel like I'm speaking wrong. Fact talkies, I would suggest you start a YouTube channel and start speaking in English only. Okay, and try to speak like I speak, I guess. For a change, buy iPhone Air this year. Nah, dude. I care for the speakers. An iPhone Air has only one speaker. And I love my Pro Max speaker. Hi Vijay, how you doing, man? This phone has the best speaker ever, man. Like, it's so loud. It's louder than Earth. Oh my God, it's at 6%? How rare. Look at this.
6 months ago, soldiers moved into a Palestinian businessman's home in Tulkarem in the north of the West Bank. Our Middle East correspondent, Yolande Nell, went to visit Nasser Faratawi at his premises.
By the way, I have a habit of listening to Global News podcast every day of my life. This is a podcast I listen to every day of my life. Accent matters. Maybe it does, maybe it does not. I can also speak without an accent. So can I start a clothing brand? Please guide me. Ice Gaming is very simple to do so. I will allow you to use my thumbnails on your products. Okay, just give me like 50 rupees per t-shirt. Wanker. What's up, Neeraj? Favorite meal that makes going out worth? अरे यार कैसे सवाल है यार. मुझे खाने वाने के सवाल मुझे पसंद नहीं यार. किसी और से पूछो. But since you're asking, Dhruv, you should go to Bukhara and try the makhni dal. Bukhara at ITC. What's the most compelling book by Stephen King you can recommend? Frihan, compelling is a very big, loaded word, but I'm a very big, loaded guy. So, Mr. Kashyap, I would recommend to you Misery. Misery. Misery by Stephen King. The story is that there's an author who is driving his car and he bangs into a tree. And he's a very famous author. And somebody comes to help him. But the person who comes to help him kidnaps him and keeps them with themselves. Okay, kidnaps the author, the very famous author. And after that, it's a lady. It's a lady who has kidnapped her favorite author and is totally fucking his life up and not letting him move. Do you belong to a rich business family? I don't think I belong to a rich business family. Have you earned? I would say I have earned my money myself. I don't think I belong to a rich business family where there was a business. I'm the first generation of my business, so nobody else taught me how to do this. Can you do South Indian accents? I cannot. Another good autobiography. This will be This Boy's Life. I've read This Boy's Life. I'm so happy, Omkar. Yes, I'm so happy. I've read This Boy's Life, and I've also seen the film which has Macaulay Culkin and I think DiCaprio and Robert De Niro. Fucking brilliant film. My colleagues are absolute piece of shit. Sandeep, there will always be naysayers in your life. You can't run from them. You should do food reviews. I would never. I eat very badly. When I eat like I eat like a demon is eating. So if I was a good eater and I look good while eating, I probably would. We see your perfumes all the time, but you should do a separate video on the rest of your toiletries. Really, you want to see that, Dhruv? Pixel 9 versus 15 for camera. I don't know. Yes, finally somebody asks me why my title is Shakes. My title is because I get shakes whenever I go off drinking. It's not shaking today because I drank yesterday, but 2, 3 days into not drinking, I get the shakes. Totally get the shakes when I stop drinking. Hi Jitesh, how are you? Good morning, Kamar Gotra. Home tour video, never. You're right, Leon Dinero is absolutely amazing in this boy's life. You should start a cologne channel. Even I've thought about that, Samarth. Pixel 10 Pro is iPhone killer this year. If you say so, couple. Sir, how to open account in banks outside India? Do you have any? I don't have any bank account outside of India. Thank God for that. Hello. Good morning, Asif ji. आप भिजवा दीजिए पर मुझे बता देना उसमें क्या क्या होता है कि अगर कल को वो छोड़ के जाता है तो फिर क्या आप अभी भेज दीजिए, अभी कर देता हूँ मैं क्लियर। बस आप मुझे ये जो भी होगा लिखित में दे देना मेरे को, या कल दे दो जब भी आपको कन्वीनियंट लगे, ठीक है। मैं आपको सारी डिटेल शेयर कर रहा हूँ। और कितना अमाउंट कितना है? ओके, डन डन, आप कल भिजवा दीजिए। ओके, थैंक यू। किसी ने मेरे घर पे मेरे लिए एक ड्राइवर रखवाया है। सो ड्राइविंग की भी एजेंसी होती है, एंड यू हैव टू पे देम लाइक 5,000 रुपीज़ once you find the driver, which I think is so cheap. Why do Indian right wing supports Western right wing? Okay, wait. Indian right wing supports Western right wing, but the vice versa is not true. I think everybody hates India in the West, and I think that's okay. Period. The attractive video was good. Vivek, did you comment on that video saying it's a good video, I should make more? And if you haven't done that and you're doing it here, I kind of don't like you. HSBC is the best bank. Loved seeing you out of character with an impromptu phone call. So raw. Have you considered stopping? Yes, Anirudh, I quit for 3 days and then I got back. बैंक के एम्प्लॉय हो क्या? नहीं भाई बेस्ट फ्रेश फ्रेगरेंस अंडर 10,000. Our math club din hui, period. Kamar, I'm an astrologer. If you need any knowledge on charts, I think it'll be interesting. And anyways, I like your content. Just make a playlist of cologne reviews. Traveling astrologer. I love what you do, but a part of me is scared of following astrology too much, so I don't do it. Versace Dylan Brew is very good, yes. Club Dunia has a very chemically harsh opening, don't you think? It does, but it settles very nicely. 3 दिन से कहाँ थे? 3 दिन से मैं सोबर था, मैं कल ब्रेक की अपनी सोब्राइटी। अब मैं कोशिश करूँगा ड्रंक वीडियोस ना करूँ, और सोच रहा हूँ कि 100 दिन का एक सोब्राइटी का व्लॉग स्टार्ट करूँ। हाय स्वप्निल, हाय राजरेशु। Chalo guys, thank you so much for watching me and tolerating me as always, and I'll speak to you soon, okay? Any questions before I go? Name of a stock in which you are invested. Gold Bees, GOLDBEES. You should give Mansara Cedric Boas a chance to. I did, I sold it, I didn't like it, Samarth. Invictus is shit, in my opinion. Sorry, couple. Brand of your favorite glass that you use in several videos have a silver base. It's by Ekani, EKAANI. And if you want the number of the person, wait. अगर आपको भी वो ग्लास चाहिए, मैं नंबर भी भेज देता हूँ आपको। आप फ़ोन करिए उनको, बोलिए कमर बादशाह ने भेजा आपको। अल्ताफ़ नाम है उसका, अल्ताफ़, और नंबर है 9321730507 9321730507। 20,000 रुपये के 6 ग्लासेस है, आई थिंक सो। चक्रवर्ती जी, what do you do for a living? I'm a waiter. Bro, discipline life, कुछ बोलूँगा ही नहीं इसके बारे में. Would love to see you sober more. Yes, Anirudh. Invest in Suzlon. I don't know, Pulkit. Do you do trading? By the way, Pulkit, I owe you $1,000. I still remember. Oh, maybe 1,000 rupees. Which credit card do I use? A shitty one, HDFC. It's very shitty. Altaf Raja अब glass भी sell करने लगा. Cheers, Samarth. Peace out, guys. Hi, Pulkit. Bye, Pulkit. How are you? $1,000. Invest in steel coming 2 years. All the best for sobriety. I am also working on the same. Cheers, traveling astrologer. I like you already, man. Thinking of buying a Rasasi outfit just for the hype. Sandeep, I would say join a Facebook group for fragrances called Fragrance Marketplace. You can get the Rasasi house there for like 1,500 rupees. I don't know how they do it, but I purchased over 2-3 lakh rupees worth of fragrances from there, and it's completely legitimate. Okay. So Fragrance Marketplace India on Facebook. Join that group. I'll see you there. All right, dude. Peace out. आज का क्या प्लान है? आज यार बहुत मैं आज बड़ा सेंटिमेंटल हूँ. बाय द वे कल मैंने ज़िंदगी ना मिलेगी दोबारा देखी 5वीं बार. 5th time I saw it. Which is better? B7 and all seasons better. Good morning, Nihar. Peace out, guys. God bless. Peace out, guys. God bless. Peace out, guys. 92 people. अब जाने लगा हो तो 92 people आ गए. हटो यार तुम लोग.